Hey guys, how's it going? I'm out here at the park checking out the new M2 EVO MK2 with OFS3. So I got the yellow one, as you can see here, and I'm running Express LRS. That's a RadioMaster RP2, and so I get the telemetry and everything on my radio using this module in the back, and it works great. So I say I'm gonna go ahead and put it up in the air, and we'll chat about it while I'm flying. Alright, so we're going to start out at my lowest RPM flight mode.
Idle up 1.
I'll put up the RPM up on the screen there. So this is a relatively low RPM. So one of the things that the Mark II brings is the improved swash plate geometry, and it's very noticeable, especially at these lower RPMs. If you don't know me, I tend to like pretty fast cyclic rates, and with the regular geometry on the original EVO, it's just a little bit too slow for me at the lower RPMs. So the new swash plate on the Mark II gives you some percentage more travel, like 15-20% maybe. And because of that, you're able to get reasonably fast rates, even at low RPMs like this, which for me makes it more enjoyable to fly. That's one of the reasons I put rotor flight on my older EVO. And I did that geometry mod. This heli basically comes with that geometry mod already done to it. And it's definitely a welcome change.
Seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Battery 5%.
There's my battery telemetry. Got 5% left.
Battery 0%.
Now 0%.
Throttle hold.
Nice. Nice going. Anyway. Yeah, so definitely more comfortable at that lower RPM with this new geometry. And that's not even talking about OFS3, which is kind of like the main thing going on here. So you may know that I built a Rotorflight M2. You may have seen the videos that I've posted about it. And big reason for doing that was that I couldn't really get OFS1 to fly the way I wanted it. Even with the geometry mod, something about how it flies just wasn't quite for me. And so I did the Rotorflight one to put it all the way I want it. And I gotta say, I really don't feel the need to do it to this one, because with the new geometry, plus this gyro, it just flies good. Like, I really don't feel the need to build an entire flight controller stack, do all the pin mapping, tune it, all that stuff, because it flies good right away. Other than having to change the flip rates, which is just, personal preference, I really haven't had to do anything to it, which is awesome. So now I'm going to put this new battery in. I really like this little XT30 holder. It makes it easier to do it one-handed. Anyway, I'm going to do a flight at my higher RPM. Alright, so let's beat it around a little bit.
Idle up 1.
At a higher RPM.
Idle up 2. Idle up 3. Battery 5%. Battery 0%. Idle up 1. Throttle hold.
There we go. I really don't know what to do with that much head speed, but it's fun sometimes. Alright, now I'm going to do just kind of like a middle of the road head speed. A little bit higher than the first one, but not as high as that one.
Idle up 1. Idle up 2.
windy.
Battery 5%. Battery 0%. Throttle hold.
There you go. Alrighty. I did also want to point out that this thing has Bluetooth. And with that, you get not just the obvious, the ability to change all the settings just on your phone, but the firmware updates, and that's a pretty big deal. With the firmware updates being so easy on this, they're going to be adding features constantly, changing things, tweaking things, adding things, and making it better for years to come. And that's a really big deal in my opinion. I mean, they're already talking about adding F-port soon for FrSky, so instead of having to run a ELRS receiver like I am to get telemetry, you'll be able to use something like an Archer Plus RS Mini and just use the internal RF instead of having to use a module, which will be really nice. By the way, check out my charging setup. I got this ISDT 608PD for power delivery, USB, or a little power bank. And I get quite a few charges of several 3 cells out of this battery bank. And the best part is, now that I'm done for the day, check this out. And if I'm somewhere with power, I've got that in there too. And this cable just goes in there. It's a pretty sweet setup. Anyways, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I'm about to head home and get some dinner, but I can't wait to see what this brings. It's already brought a lot, and there's plenty more. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Do yourself a favor, go get one of these. If you already have an EVO, go get one of these and the new swash plate. You'll love it. Take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time.